What's up guys? We'll be installing my diff and then taking it back out, taking the transmission off, replacing clutch, sending transmission out to be repaired because my first and second grind pretty bad, and that's it. So I need to put the diff back in. It's already under the car, sitting there. When you put it back in, measure length between transmission to your diff so they can make me a new drive shaft. After that I can start removing my transmission. I need to replace clutch, repair transmission, diff, and then I can drive it. Then I can drive it. Alright, I took measurements and it's 50 inches and 5/8, 1 inch. So now everything underneath is basically unhooked. All I need to do is just unhook slave cylinder line and then unbolt the transmission. That's it. So I'm probably gonna do it right now quick. Alright, so another thing that I'm replacing is obviously clutch, because it holds 0 power. It just keeps on slipping. And this is the, I think they call dual mass flywheel. I'm not sure. I think that's what it's called. It's a fat flywheel that has like a, it's like doubled. And now I'm upgrading it to a single one. So besides just replacing that, I'm gonna also completely switch it. It should be a little bit happier with revving. So yeah, let's pull the bell housing off and then pull the clutch off. Alright guys, so transmission's out. It's the next day. I ordered a new OEM gasket kit for this engine, just because it leaks kind of a lot everywhere and just pretty dirty in general. You know, I just quickly slapped it in just to see if I can make this car run in general or not with the budget parts and tools and whatever I had. So the goal right now is to pull this engine. Hopefully I can do it in like 3 hours, and you know, I'm gonna pull the full front end off of it, and then so it's just easier to reach everything. And I'm probably not gonna record it. I'm just gonna do it because you've seen it 1,000 times. Pull the swap out. The transmission's already out of it, so it should be very simple. Take the face off of it, pull the swap out, regasket the whole thing besides heads. I'm not gonna touch the heads. I'm gonna keep them on, and if head gasket does blow, I'm gonna repair it then. But as of right now, I'm not gonna touch the heads. Just gonna leave them like that, just because it works. It's a little messy, but everything is unplugged and ready to come out, and it's been an hour. So that means I did my swap removal friendly. Anyway, I need to disconnect this engine, roll it up, and then pull it out. All it's being held on is just those mounts. Well, to be fair, I did unbolt the transmission and everything else earlier, so 2 hours and engine's out, which is still not bad. But you can see how greasy, well, I don't know if you can see, but it's really greasy everywhere underneath. Hopefully my regasketing will help. It is a high mileage engine. Looks like mess, but it's not. When you put the engine in or out, put the header in and leave it in when you take the engine out. This saves so much time. I need to beat my firewall a little bit more because it was a pain to take the housing out. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. And I need to pressure wash all this, clean it up, probably paint it. The harness is off, it's on the table. I'm gonna make some ramps, roll it out, soak it with a degreaser, and you know, plug all the holes, tape everything that I don't want water go into, and then pressure wash it. Alright, engine is now stripped from wiring, cleaned up. I got some free manual labor. I'm gonna keep stripping stuff of it, like rails, manifold, probably oil pan. So my motor mounts, they're made out of two parts and some brackets. Engine's hidden, so we're gonna quickly prime them and paint them. And valve covers are still outside drying, and I'm gonna show you them in a second. The videos are kinda all over the place because we're trying to do everything at the same time just to get the car done faster. Sorry for the noise, it's raining outside, but my mounts and random brackets are painted. They look decent for a cam paint job, and they're gonna be, you know, hidden. I do have some clear coat, so my head was clear yet. And my valve covers are also nice and done, and they're wrinkled black, and they look super cool. Very excited. So I'm still waiting on gaskets, and I was gonna pressure wash my engine bay and stuff, but it's raining outside, car's outside, so I don't know if I can do it right now. So I might just clean up the shop quick and then see what else I can do on the engine side. This escalates quicker than I thought. Took my fenders off, took the front brake lines out. Rear ones are just bent out of the way. My line, fuel line is going to be out of the way too, like this. I'm gonna pressure wash it, make it nice and clean, and then I need to make sure there's no gunk anywhere left. Take all the plastics out. I'm gonna remove the brake booster and some of this stuff a little bit later after I pressure wash it, just because less water is gonna get in the car. And then I'm going to remove this box, literally just this one line. I'm gonna keep this coolant line here, doesn't matter. And then pressure wash it, and then I'm gonna shave it as much as I can without going too crazy, because just, you know, just simple shave, nothing crazy. It's not gonna be a show car. I'm hopeful I'm gonna drive it every day, so I don't want to go too much in that shaving it. So just stuff here and there, like this bracket I don't need anymore, and then like this I don't need anymore. Same as here, I don't need this anymore. I'm gonna remove, see, I'm debating if I should remove this thing, because I do want to build like a cover for both of them, because there's some of my electronics here. Also debating switching my electronics over here, but that's gonna be for later. I still have, you know, thinking about it. And then I'm most likely gonna be deleting my ABS, just because it's a pain. It's not a pain, it's just too much stuff, and I want to make it as clean as I can. So I'm deleting AC. I don't want AC, it's fine. And I'm deleting ABS. I'm gonna probably just touch this thing up, and actually I need to shave it down a little bit more. My oil pan was touching this bracket a little bit, not much at all, but it was touching it, so I need to either beat it or shave it just a tiny bit. And then after it's all washed and shaved, I am going to paint it. I did pick a color finally, I know. So my engine bay is gonna get painted first, so I'm pretty excited. Engine base nice and clean. Now I need to grab a center punch and then take some of these spot welds out, grind all of these garbage stuff off, and then make it shaved bay, well, as much as it gets. I'm not promising anything clean, but I'll try. I shaved this side, shaved this side. Now this tower is just full empty. I left this little thing for a cable and possibly the bracket, I don't know yet. And on this side I left the whole thing. I'm debating on either I should take it out or not. I have, well, one of these modules, and it goes right over here, and wiring go through the top right here and plug into it. And I'm debating if I should flip it over, maybe upside down, and then just cut a hole right here and run all my wiring on the bottom. I wish I was better at this. And this thing is located right here, but I can, you know, I can put it inside the car. I could technically put all of the wiring inside the car. I'm gonna sleep on it. I don't know how crazy I wanna go with all the tucked wiring, but if I do decide to tuck all the wiring inside the car as much as I can, I'm probably gonna cut this thing out also, or at least, I don't know. The reason why I did it on this side is because I had all the brake booster goodness right here and it was in the way, so it just looks kind of odd having one cut and one not. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna sleep on it and then decide from there. Next day I got this kit from online, literally just head gaskets. I'm gonna save. I'm not gonna use them just yet. Like I said, I don't remember if I mentioned I don't want to split the engine. Anyway, this is for the top cover under the manifold. We got oil pan, we got intake, we got front seal, we got, don't know what it is, we got something, and then front and rear covers. We got exhaust, and I don't know what this is, something else. I prepped the engine, cleaned it. On my Instagram, trk.builds, I posted if I should paint my engine or keep it just cleaned aluminum. And then most people said paint, so I'm gonna paint it. There was a lot of color suggestions, but I'm gonna do what I like. So sorry guys, whoever want me to paint it pink and blue and black, but I'm going with silver just because color of my car, because I'm gonna be painting my bay. Silver will stand out best, so I'm just gonna quickly spray it silver. It's a freaking mess here with all the crap. Look at my table. Don't look at my table, but look at the engine. This thing looks freaking mint. Looks super good. Wrinkled black, OEM silver plus, OEM plus. Painted the pulley, cleaned up manifold. I need to paint it all about it, make it look as silver as that, and then rest of the parts. But look how nice this thing looks. And with all the black accents on it, this is gonna look nice. But today is gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my build so far. It's a lot of work. I'm still working on it, obviously. This is gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I still have to do a lot of work in the engine bay and then some of the other engine assembly like alternator, starter, and all the other stuff. Hopefully in few videos you'll see the color that I chose for my car, unless I already spoiled it, I'm not sure. But I hope I see you in the next one. Goodbye.